Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to an evening of Don't Make Us Bored, Brossentia and Corndan's variety show. I feel weird at like talking about myself in the third person, though. Brossentia and Corndan are here together. Corndan, are you ready to hear Brosentia's thoughts on these various games?
Corndan is ready to hear Brosentia's thoughts on games.
Oh, okay. Brossentia thinks Corndan's pretty cool for thinking that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's drop that.
Yeah, thank you. Oh my gosh. Corndan, how have you been doing?
I've been busy. We had BBG, right? And
Yep.
I did, the only restreamer for that, so I was pretty busy most of the weekend. I did get some sleep though on Saturday night.
Heck yeah.
Then work's kind of ramped up some bit. I've got a lot to do there. It's good, right? It's busy.
Good that work is good.
Yeah,
I hear soda opening. Mecha, hello there.
Hey, you heard a door closing, actually.
Soda, doors, what's the difference?
Let me give you 720, 30 frame rate. Sound good?
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds great. Go ahead and go live whenever you want. They're not going to see you for a little while. Let me give people... Oh, what was that?
How does the elf archer look? I'm sharing now.
He looks like a pirate.
He is surfing.
Oh my gosh, a surfing pirate elf. Okay, let me work on capturing this real quick, so that we can.
Wonderful.
Will things go more to the edges, or is it going to stay at this?
This is the in-game resolution.
Okay, perfect.
The blue box, bro, is the edge line.
Yeah, those boxes do change color at different floors, but that blue box it stays there. It's just different colors. Right?
Perfect.
Like it'll be brown or gray.
Perfect. I actually think I probably have everything set. Thank you. You made my life easy. Just so everybody who's watching knows, Don't Make Us Bored is a variety show where essentially the only rule is for you to not make us bored. As we want to see showcases, we want to see speed runs, high score attempts, we want to see people who are really bad at stuff, people who are fantastic at stuff. By the way,
I would never see otherwise. Stuff you think, man, I don't know if this would ever get into a marathon. We want to see it.
Yes. Mecha, if you are able, you may wish to bump up the bit rate.
Let us try.
Yeah.
Stream settings.
Can we dance in maracas? Dance with maracas. Are the maracas wearing shorts, or are we wearing shorts? That's my question, Chew. Can one make you not bored by dancing with maracas wearing only shorts?
What I want to know is shorts on a maraca just a tube, or do you have to put two maracas in a pair of shorts for it to be maracas and shorts?
Yeah. See, we have very important questions here.
We do, right? It's just like the other important question of the day. Right, how does Fyzzu wear pants?
Corndan.
The long way or the tall way?
Yeah, or as we've determined on his head.
Yeah.
I love it. I guess he wears shorts that way on his head. I mean, it's not bad. It's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
So, how are you doing, Mecha? Actually, I don't know a whole lot about you, so I'd like to get to know you a little bit. Where are you from? What do you generally play? How's life going?
So my previous history is playing somewhat competitive Magic.
Ooh.
I've had some moderately reasonable performances there, but then I got into I ran UOS Mud, Squaresoft Mud. That's totally unofficial and definitely shouldn't be sued for any means for like 10 years.
Oh, right? That's cool. I love unofficial muds. They rock.
And then, as of 2017, 2018 or so, when Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise came out, I started running that as a competitive randomizer. And so since then, I've been kind of a little bit of a variety streamer with a focus on SRL racing.
Okay.
Free Enterprise is in the middle of a big tournament right now that I'm in.
Oh yeah.
And then some other stuff, right? Like, but I have I was born in 81, so I've got a good retro gaming history, and this game is part of it for me.
Yeah.
Off a shareware disc at a local ham radio festival in 1990, whatever.
Are you serious? That's awesome.
I'm serious. Race small. This game has made some choices. Since people can see it now.
Yeah, so we've got L, Lady Luck, Lucky Sage, Glom.
Right.
We've got some short people.
We have a bunch of short people because short people have good stats in this game.
Yeah, that some terms have not exactly aged quite as well as other terms. But
interesting too. That term so this is the third game in a series, Dungeons of the Unforgiven. Right, like the series is the Moraf's World games. So Moraf's World, Moraf's Revenge, and then this, right? In the previous games, the race that was midget was fairy.
Interesting. They probably
midget for this game. I don't know why.
To be fair, last time I went to Nevada, there was a giant billboard at one of the casinos, and it's totally politically incorrect, but it was advertising midget wrestling is specifically the phrase that it used. And that was like last year. So, games have definitely advanced a little bit faster than Nevada.
That was the most questionable choice in this game, trust me. So you have difficulties, normal difficulty. They have much money from upper class families, and then handle anything difficulty. It doesn't really matter for this little showcase, so I'll just pick that one. So this text is actually in all the games too. If you're first time playing, pick the giant mage. But later you could play a midget worshiper, an ape wizard, a shrimp fighter. Well, we'll find out in a second. This guy has a very distinctive voice. So these are the races.
Okay.
Humanoids, apes, children, childmans, rodents, hobo. Hobo is a race.
That's my favorite. I think I've been part of that one at least once or twice.
You want to build a hobo? All right.
Yes, let's do.
Because that way we can send him to college.
All right.
Yeah. Is there supposed to be any game audio, or is this game mostly?
It has some beat loops when it gets into the main part of the game. Right now, it's silent.
Okay, no worries. I'll adjust on the fly.
Yep. So it has, you can re-roll characters to some degree, and then you also can do a stat build. Since this isn't real. Note the age. Hobos are old.
Oh, 139 years old? Hey! Could you spare a bagel?
That's impressive. Design your own character. All right. Let's get some reasonable stats in here.
Yeah, just as soon as you tell me to start time, I will. We're just kicking back and enjoying.
Yeah,
you're building us a hobo.
This is a showcase, so whenever you feel like starting, right, it's fine because this isn't a speed run per se. My best speed run time for this game is 50 minutes or so. I'm actually going to submit it to speedruns.com. I can put together a submission video. I just need to go through the rigmarole. A name.
Submit it to GDQ.
Once it's on speedruns.com. It's a pretty high variance speed run. I'll show kind of the basic tech of the speed run probably, but the details of it are like a little grindy. What's our hobo's name?
Let's see. Let's see if chat has any ideas. Do you have a name?
What did we name the hobo in Rags to Riches?
Well, he's Tubbs McGee. Tubbs.
Yeah, we're gonna name him Tubbs.
Tubbs
McGee. There we go.
Oh, I like it. Okay, Tubbs McGee. Yeah.
What class would you like to play?
Let's see. Monk, wizard, priest, sage, or mage. I feel like he would be a good monk because he doesn't really have very many items.
I think that's smart. That's smart. Play with your strengths.
Oh yeah.
All right. So Monk, 2 spell points, 26 health points. All right. And
Hello, young seeker of truth. You are blessed by the desire for no possessions. You will not need them. Best of luck. Yeah, hobo. I don't know. Welcome to the 80s.
90s.
He's the train station lunch, though.
So, you can handle anything, can you? Now you'll find out why they call it Dungeons of the Unforgiven.
That's a good sibling there.
I kind of love the hit the mouse button. Let's do like the 90s gradient effect behind it.
So, yep, the 90s gradient. So note, where like obviously this is a DOS game. You know, your mouse driver must be loaded first if you want to use the mouse.
Have you tried the high-speed option?
I have. It's very good.
Oh,
so
good.
This is Dungeons of the Unforgiven. Look at that redraw rate.
Ooh.
You know, for DOS, not so bad, actually.
Yeah, no, like, this is the best video option this game has. It has many, because this is a DOS game. One of the things that Moraph actually put together was a full array of video option choices, up to all the way down from a Hercules 2 color graphic thing, all the way up through this sort of SVGA graphics level. Right? Like, so it is, they legitimately, you can play it all the way down. I can't do a Hercules on DOSBox, but I can do CGA. So let's get that sound on. Sound's important because this is a Brossentia stream.
I suppose, yeah.
Depending on how many sound users buy the advanced module and support Morphware, maybe we might add sound support. They did not add sound support.
Oh, no.
I know.
So, Chad's asking, I can't tell if the graphics are this bad or if Twitch encoding just hates them. I'm telling you, I'm watching it on Discord.
I'm looking at it as well. No, this is the graphics.
That's legitimately what it is.
Yeah. So one thing, as a monk, we have access to all the spells from the start. So you can every rank is one MP, right? Like, so we have 2 MPs, so we can cast the first and second rank spells.
I love the spell. Go away!
But what does the spells do, actually? Well, there is in-game help for what the spells do. So what does go away do?
Uh-oh.
It does that. Teleport enemies away.
Oh, I thought the top part of the game was supposed to be the advice. I'm like, I see a lot of nothing. Okay.
No, the text box has it.
Basically, you warp enemies away so you can run away. Yeah.
All right.
True hobo strats. I like it.
All right. So we do have a little money, right? Money.
You know what would make this run complete?
1 ruble.
If flashing IRS shows up in chat.
Oh my gosh. Oh, hey.
You the entire game.
Oh no, the snake yells at you throughout the game?
Yeah.
What a jerk.
You're still a wit. Keep trying. He will mock you well throughout the game. Like until you get to like level 30 or so. He has opinions about you being bad.
What a jerk.
All right. So this is the town floor. It looks just like the dungeon floor.
There we go. That's for some reason it was a bitrate killer for about 10 seconds right there, and now it looks beautiful.
We made it to the store. Look at this fine store.
I think she's cross-eyed.
Kinda.
A little bit. Oh, look at that guy. He could punch you.
Are his arms 2 different lengths?
I think
a little. Maybe more short.
Like it looks like his right arm is cut off at the elbow, and then we just grafted a hand onto it.
He's half man, half apron.
So let's buy a knife, because I think monks can wield knives. And do we have enough money for leather armor? We do not, because we are poor. The other 2 things in that shop are you have to buy culture stock to keep from aging when you sleep, and magic crystals to restore your MP when you sleep. And those costs go up with level. Because this game is for no good reason.
So what you're saying is it's a good idea to get a lot of money now at low level and then buy like crap tons of them.
I can't wield a knife. I have to go with a stick, I guess. Can't sell things, of course.
That's okay. I like sticks.
I can't use sticks either.
Well,
you just gotta punch them in the face.
Got a punch.
Nope. Monks are punch. All right. So I figured I'd try and buy something. I guess monks can wield armor, can use armor, a little armor. All right. This is the
Just
this is the
FYI, everybody watching, I see that there is probably going to be some more non-politically correct stuff. So we'll go ahead and take this game as it is.
Yeah, it's well, we need money. Should we rob the bank?
I mean, it's not an important bank. It's only the second national bank. It's not the first national bank.
Yeah, it's true. And look, they're not going to be able to chase us down.
The previous game was the first national bank. This one is the second national bank.
Well, if we try hard enough, we might get to the fifth third bank.
It's true. Oh my gosh, I didn't let you rob the bank in Moraf's World. So did you really think that you could do it here? This is apparently a version of Moraf's World and Moraf's Revenge combined into this game. So, yeah.
So
I love the snark.
He's got a lot of snark held in this. If at some point, if we want to go into the help system, we can find even more snark. All right. If there's not a down soon. All right. There's a teleporter over there. It's a monster.
Uh-oh.
Punch it. What the heck is that sprite?
Gargalon. Okay.
It's like a half person thing, half snake thing. But it's got spikes on its tail, right? Like
Scary.
It's pretty good.
So it's like 1/3 snake, 1/3 person, and 1/3 stegosaurus?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, kind of. Yeah.
The sword has the same glowing that the mouse thing does, right? Like, when you see it, it's subtle.
Yeah, I love the glowing there. It's just
It's like the guy figured out how to make that happen, right?
Oh,
And
we
then-
got him.
And then used it for
He hit me.
everything.
Oh
We
no.
killed it.
And I know this is the case because when I learned how to program in high school, we had to do it all on DOS because that was all our high school could afford. So once we figured out how to make those effects, we use them in everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you spent the time to do it, you got to put it everywhere.
When I figured out how to do Modex graphics back in the day, oh, baby.
When I learned how to use this blue-green color for the walls, gotta put it everywhere. Everywhere. Blue-green.
Oh, I saw another Gargalon.
Uh-huh. There she is. Come here. Oh, 13 health points left. Uh-oh.
We are not hitting particularly well. Rude. There we go.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay. Well, it worked.
Well,
So, yeah, you drink random cups of things that you get from monsters. It's safe. It's normal.
Okay. Well, that's good to know that it's normal. Die, Gargalon.
All right. This is moderately bad. Let's minor shock should solve the problem.
Okay, touch the monster. Electricity flows through your hands. 25 points of damage. Nice. Blah.
you killed it.
Heal that monster, but you were injured. You should cast a cure spell.
Okay.
Your health points fall below 0, you will die. You
Yeah.
can't survive your HP.
Well, good. But below 0 HP and you're just blah.
Oh, we saw one of the most iconic monsters over there. We will not be fighting it because it's annoying. But if it could find its way over here, that would be nice. There it is. Hey, buddy.
What?
You have found the giant garbage can.
Oh no, 349 health points.
So many, right? What is
Does
the
it
monster?
attack you?
Oh, it'll attack you.
Okay.
It'll give you the business, and we are not interested in the business right now. So let's go back to town. Did we even get any rubles?
You
or
are
dollars?
still a whip. I
think
don't
we got any
know.
money. Oh nope, we got no money. That's not helpful.
Not even American dollars.
No, we didn't even get American dollars.
Oh my gosh.
Cure wounds. Cure little wounds. Maybe a few wounds.
You got 3 Band-Aids.
Yep, 3 Band-Aids. All right. Oh, you're still here. That's right. I don't like that. Oh, hey. It's ow. It's a Lesdidian warrior.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, not exactly politically correct.
Good naming here. He only has 4 health points. We should be able to get ow. There we go. All right. So this is going moderately hard. Let's check out the help for a second.
Okay. Help! Smarty is my name, and information is my game. Learning means sunning. So, what can I do for you?
All right. This is the help.
Okay.
So we I'm sure we figure out we're all gamers. We know the help. Let's look at the special secret hints.
No one knows these except you.
Except you.
Oh, good. Try not to let your spell points drop below half of their
crap.
maximum. Duh.
148 people know this now.
Yep.
Yeah, only you and
Only
all
you.
of us. Yeah.
Oh, just wait. There's more hints. And they also have opinions about who should read them.
Ooh.
Yep. Yeah. If you can cure yourself, do so. This is high-tech stuff. Be persistent. Watch out for black and green insects. Poison and disease.
Okay, and don't just attack monsters. Make them come to you by hitting enter. In other words, use the wait button. Don't tell these secrets to anyone ever. Oh, crap. Well,
right.
Okay, everybody, the deal has been made.
Since they've already made the deal, we'll have to tell them top secret hints.
Ooh. Okay, I'm sorry, everybody, but we're in there. Okay, we're all in this together. No talking outside of us.
Your tip is to not play a fighter.
I showed you 7 class options. The top secret hint 1 is don't play one of the classes.
That's amazing. Is that good advice?
Oh, it's great advice. Spells are really, really necessary. It is really hard to play this game without spells. Not impossible, but it's going to take you a long time.
I love it.
Yeah. Let's see. Don't kill yourself all the way so you don't waste any cups of health. If you step 1 square away from a monster, it loses its initiative.
Good.
Battle.
Heard them from that stupid little mouse in Moraf's world. Okay, stupid mouse. There we go. You now know how to divert attention.
There's a couple of clues as to what's going on with the history of the universe here, right? So let's look at the lore. We love the lore here on Brosentia's channel.
Okay. The dungeons of the Unforgiven are located somewhere near an old planet named Earth. Most residents of the dungeons believe that they live on a planet, but more highly educated creatures believe that they live within some ship or structure of some sort. Oh, this is reminding me of... Oh, I can't remember the sci-fi book, but there's one where they thought that they lived in a world but discovered they were in a ship. It's fantastic.
I mean, that sounds like an Isaac Asimov book.
It was after Asimov.
Was it Ramola? Was Ramola like that? Like the Clark novels?
Oh my
God.
No, it's not.
We read them so long ago.
Yeah,
I read it
it's
recently.
okay. Book about living in spaceship. I'm Googling that. Okay. It is believed that the dungeons I think it was the Night's Dawn, maybe. I probably have it on the shelf behind me anyway. It is believed that the dungeons were populated by the many species that once lived in harmony on Earth. The dungeons were some kind of outpost that apparently survived the foolish race wars that were inspired by the humans. Inspired, yeah. Non-human creatures at first could not understand why humans held such hatred for other races. Then this hatred spread until every group hated every other group. After the wars, ethnocentric ideology spread to other species, and the dungeons were divided into separate regions inhabited by groups of similar creatures.
So in other words, humans are dumb.
Yeah. More history, page 2.
Now adventures expedition into the dungeons in search of old magical treasures and money. They find no allies, and fine, they must battle everything they meet. Okay, so blah blah blah. Shadow monster has a one-of-a-kind item.
Yep, the bosses of each region. Yeah.
No magic in certain places. Okay.
Science.
Oh yeah, back in the science days, there were great underground cities with huge mechanical structures moving through giant streets between huge houses that were many stories high. Are these garbage?
I have no idea.
Okay.
This manuscript, by the way, is not in the game at all. Like this like Merchants of the Underworld. Like you think this might, it's not. Like this is all pure background lore. There were also lamers, but no one knows what they were here for.
Let's see. These great moving structures were usually owned by merchants who traveled the underworld, buying from huge factories and selling to huge marketplaces that were called superstores, and were run by ambers. There are also lawyers, but no one knows what they were for. Okay. This is pretty good. This is pretty good stuff.
Yeah, this is pretty deep lore. Yep. All right, so that really wasn't all that helpful. And that garbage can's go get in. Let's not get killed by the garbage can. So note the map in the upper right. Right, like there's a blue star there. That's because there are chutes in this game. You might accidentally fall down if you didn't know where they were. And now we're on the lower floor. So things have just gotten worse. We're on like floor 3 or 4 now. It's not good. Those are both downs. That doesn't help. Look at this map. This is the dungeon map. It is enormous. It is.
All of that.
Most of it, yeah. It's like 80 wide by say 105 tall.
Okay.
It's pretty big. And the town is this big too for some reason. I don't know why. But the town is also that big, despite only having 4 types of stores. You gotta have. Another sinking feeling. This isn't good. Up. See, when you fall down to the floor below is when you learn where the pit traps are. Oh, good. This will save us, and it will also provide people another fine thing. So in the shareware version, back when you got this in the long ago, if you couldn't get out of the first module.
Okay.
Right. You can, however, with the full version, get out of the module. So let's go to the second module. Teleport our way out of here.
Whee! Module 2. By the way, the book that I was thinking of is called Nonstop. It's also named Starship. By Brian W. Aldiss. Absolutely recommended. If you want something that's a little bit more hard science fiction, as in it doesn't have the best story, but for the 1950s science fiction, it's pretty dang good.
Yeah, you have a soul. It's canon.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't say how you got all your stuff, but the snake has an opinion again because the teleporters always send you back to town.
Oh, you wouldn't get voted off the weakest link. Yes.
No, we're no longer the weakest player in the world because I'm not sure actually. Did we
had
even
a baby?
I don't know. We didn't even gain enough experience for a level. Like, why does he think we're not weak?
We're in module 2.
We are in module 2. this is the monster thing.
Rawr.
This is module 2. Each module has 4 sections. So 1 through 4, there's section V through VIII, and so on. And you can see all about these fine monsters. Loves the taste of flesh and will go through your armor to get it.
Uh-huh. Well, that's gross.
Sure, why not?
Great strength, very thick skin, very loyal. Crorder. I don't like that.
Crab horse spider.
Okay. Refuse. Kind of love, but refuse. Crossbred.
Now, note that B and C were actually mixed up, right? Like, this is the lizard.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Whatever. You don't need the right sprites for the right characters. It's fine.
You know who would appreciate this is Koal.
I think
right,
so, yeah.
Because so many of these sprites look like they should show up in the Demon Rush.
Oh, yeah.
And this is the shadow version of the Trogisher. You can tell because it's not quite all there, like shadow would be.
Well.
Well, if you're stuck in the dungeon, you also have another fine option.
Like a hole in the floor?
Yeah.
Ooh. Digging. One way to work up a sweat.
Continue digging. Digging.
A lot of digging.
We did it. All right.
Yay!
As we're not supposed to be here.
So it's like Minecraft. That's what I'm getting. You know, if you're stuck, just dig straight down. You're gonna be fine. Why is the cabbage? Why is a cabbage trying to kill you?
The puffball. Oh, we can be introduced to the giant ball before we die.
Yeah, that ball is going to destroy you.
I think we can make it to the up. Yes. Wait, we fell down 2 floors when we dug.
No!
Uh-oh, we're trapped. And we have no spell points. We are super dead.
Not the giant ball. Oh.
Only like completely dead, not super dead yet. Maybe we can run through the giant ball. Who knows?
I hit it. No, that didn't work. It got us.
Pew, pew, pew.
All right, fast mode.
Aw. Everything goes black. You're drifting. You feel strangely detached from reality. You hear wispy sounds that sort of resemble music. You can't seem to find your body. Uh-oh. I think you're dead.
Another message, but he didn't tell us. So you can verify your registration with more software.
Okay.
It's good to know. So if you look up Morphware today, you will find that they have continued to produce games. Mahjong games, that is.
Oh, no. Well, that's fine. I like Mahjong.
Well, if you like Mahjong, Morphware puts out a pretty robust Mahjong package nowadays. All right. Let's pick a character that can explore a little more of the dungeon. Maybe one that's not going to die immediately. So let's pick up. Let's pick up this one. Ah, that's right. We were looking at an elf surfer, weren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, baby, I love this guy. Yeah.
But so first, let's look at some of the stats. Level 38, experience.
It's a lot.
A lot. So the game has an experience curve.
Yeah.
It's high. It's pretty high. It's fine though. It's fine.
So
we have negative 20 strength. I forgot.
Negative 20 strength?
The last boss drains strength. This character is post last boss. The last boss drains strength on hit.
Oh.
So he got us good.
Okay.
Real good.
Yeah, so this is a loaded save. This isn't the first enemy you run into in the game.
Let's look at the enemies in the last area of the game.
Lots of... Oh, look at this Power Ranger dog. I like him.
Yep. The Power Ranger dog.
Okay.
Water ride.
The water... Okay, whatever.
I like Power Ranger Dog better.
Yeah.
It's a lot of experience, Simple Sarah.
You got the
The animation. He's got animated eyes with the glowing, right? Like
oh yeah, he does. The rotting
swamp
swamp plant. Ew.
Yeah,
You lose levels when it hits you?
that's right. This game, as a punishing game, has level drain.
Oh no.
The last boss also has level drain, by the way.
Okay, that's great. My favorite thing. Like I'm used to stat drain, but usually it lets you like get the stats back after time.
We were do I have any more resources? I do. So one of the things that's nice about this game is that it has permanent spells, and by nice I mean actually kind of strange. Thankfully I have enough MP to I can't cast wizard spells. I'm a priest, that's right. Let's cast a priest battle spell. We have Major Shock. Great. So let's cast Major Shock. This is the best damage spell in the game.
Okay.
300 damages.
Nice.
This thing has 919 hit points, and that took 10 MP.
So yeah, question here. What do you mean permanent spells?
So that's a good question. Let's head back up to town. Do I have another teleport stone? I probably don't. Yeah, I
Get a nuclear hand grenade.
I might have a leftover nuclear hand grenade. Let's look at my pockets. What do my pockets say? Pockets, miscellaneous magic items. No, 2 stones of skiing, a floor slosher. I have a floor slosher. That'll get me out of this.
Ooh, okay.
You can
Alright,
just slosh the floor?
It sloshes the floor. Oh, wait, I'm not sure if it'll work this deep. Oh, jeez, help server swing hard.
Ooh.
Item, other floor slosher. Oh, wrong button. Item, other floor slosher. Doesn't work this deep. All right, it's fine. No, it's not fine. This character's not gonna live. It wasn't.
This guy wants to punch you like in the entire body.
All right, the only way we're getting out of this combat wise is relocate. Whoop, we're in a different place.
Ah.
Right, let's go up.
I love dungeon crawlers so much.
This is actually a really fun dungeon crawler, if you don't like it, but it is a grind and a half. As you can see, right? Like, look at the experience on the monsters in this depth, right? Like, compared to, like, we started with monsters that have, like, 10, 20, right?
Oh.
Like...
Oh, yeah.
This level scaling is brutal.
Well, I mean, you know, with dungeon crawlers, you usually don't expect to beat them the first time that you jump into them. It's going to be a little ridiculous.
It's true. Okay, so they have some preparation spells, the kind of things you'd use outside of combat. So there's something that'll ascend you, right? Like you can go up floors. Good idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cast Major Ascend. Spell does not work below the 64th level of the dungeon.
Well, thank you, video
For
game.
having it, yeah.
Real good stuff there. You can descend. We could cast Descend, but we can't cast Ascend. This game is a delight.
I'm pretty convinced right now that the reason there is water that the elf can surf on is because all the eyes on the wall have cried it all out for how bad the game is.
Like I said, like it's actually really fun as a dungeon crawler, but it is not fast. Like beating it legit. Of course, you could try and beat it. You know, you can try and beat it and use the exploit that they forgot about. I have 2 minutes to show the exploit. We can do that.
Yes.
All right. Unforgiven. Let's show the exploit in glorious CGA.
Oh,
That's
no.
fine.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Midget. Great. That's good luck.
Okay, I'll try to adjust on the fly, everybody.
I mean, this is what it is.
You're close. Yeah, just the left and right are a little off.
Yep. I'm working on it. We're almost there. Go ahead. Keep going.
All right.
You're good.
Do both with honor.
The Dungeons of the Unforgiven. Wow.
I don't want to see the wall images. I want to reduce delays. I want to turn off the mouse because it's in my way. All right, let's do this. Misfingered. Oh, I want a weapon. I want a knife.
Oh my God, what the
This,
heck?
I can't tell what's going on at all there.
I don't know what's going on in the shops. The shops have... All right, so
That legitimately hurt my eyes. I think my eyes got worse by seeing that.
Oh my gosh.
let me explain the glitch real quick. So when a monster dies in the game, in the map data, it is set to a position of 100, 100, right? Like, and it is set to 100, 100, and there it is. And it's set to 0 monster type, 0. So this is the this is a Substronia. This is an XP.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna try and kill this Substronia, and we got it. Great. All right. So as I said, it's set in a position, right? Like, so it's set to a position 100, 100, 0 type, 0 health, 0 life. Great. 0 type is a large garbage can. And so you know how in memory arrays aren't arrays, they're lists that you just multiply out, right? So what is the same address as 80 as 100 by 100 when X is 80, right? Like when a row of thing is 80. The answer is it's the same as X of 20, Y of 102.
Okay.
So this is a dead monster.
Okay.
Level 0 giant garbage can with no hit points. And then I press the down button and it's dead.
Ooh, okay.
So 18 experience, that's not worth anything, but item drops. And item drops are appropriate to the level that you're on. So if you can go down moderately deep, kill a monster, and then get to this position on the map, and keep reloading the floor, you get to kill a whole bunch of garbage cans.
So you just go up and down and then more garbage cans appear? Oh,
That's right.
Okay. That's pretty good.
All right, we're gonna kill this harpy. This is the first place that it would be easy to do if I didn't die, holding down the F button. But
I think that we are actually out of time with that. Wow.
But that is the and I have to thank Tristel for that one. Tristel found it, and he's a Final Fantasy 1, Dragon Warrior 1, like speed randomizer runner, and of somebody I know from a while back. And he was the one that illuminated that thing was consistent, and then I was the one that kind of was like, okay, like I can build a speed run around this, right?
Yeah.
So that is Dungeons of the Unforgiven. It's honestly very charming, but incredibly weird. And it's a very hard dungeon crawler, punishing. Like I said, I picked it up as shareware back in the long ago, and yeah, it's a weird one. It is.
Yeah, I love it. Seriously, thank you so much for showing this.
You should be able to find it on the various kind of like abandonware sites, because it is abandonware at this point. Even like 10 years ago, you could still buy it, but now it's abandonware because Moraf's moved on to the fine world of Mahjong.
Well, all of us need a little Mahjong in our lives, so...
I would play Mahjong if it was set in this universe.
Well, thank you so much. We'll go ahead and let you go. Yeah, this was a fantastic watch, and I kind of want to go play this myself. Okay, see you later. Take care.
All right, everybody, enjoy.
Oh, yeah.
What have we got next? Sammy in Lionland.
Yeah, maybe. We're trying to get in contact with the player.
Right.
And that's
maybe it'll be something else.
Yeah, we'll have to see. All right, see you later, Mecha.
There's always more dungeons to look at in this game. More monsters.
While I love that, we will need to move on. Thank you so much. Bye.
Flashing IRS showed up. Hobos with money.
Hobos with money? IRS? Come on.
Just missed it.
That's not what... They didn't even get any American dollars. No American dollars.
No American.
Okay, see you later, Mecha.
Later.
Woo. Well, Corndan, that was a lot of fun. You know what else is fun? Not having our next player show up. Ted Miko.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess that means we have to move to our backup.
Is our backup Fyzzu?
Backup is Fyzzu.
Is Fyzzu... Well, you know what, Corndan? I'm going to go ahead and step away for just 1 minute or so. I need to go use the room to the left of me. So
All right.
I will be back as soon as possible. As back? I don't know what that means. I'll be right back. Hello, I am back, Brossentia here, kicking it with Corndan.
I believe Fyzzu will be joining us shortly.
Okay, well, that will be sweet. Good to know. Yes, so Fyzzu, we need a cat. I am as back as possible. You are correct, chat. I am doing okay at existing at this very moment. Well, I'll go ahead and work on getting things captured. I want to know, there's always stuff going on in the speedrunning community, and since a lot of us participate in that, if chat knows events that are coming up or happening or submissions that are currently open, I'd love to know. I know AGDQ has opened them.
Yeah, and I'm trying to see if I have something to submit for that, because it's online again here.
Yeah, it is, which means that anybody here could consider... Oh, Power Up with Pride has also opened, yes. I keep getting notifications. Birthday stream, my birthday is next week, so I'm gonna try to have a birthday stream on Thursday. What else? Let's see, oh, Garb said that something, Edge Case Collective has fuzzy logic, which deals with a lot of unusual playthroughs of games. So that would be a lot of fun. I would love to see that. Okay, Fyzzu's over in the red room. Let's go talk to him. Fyzzu! Fyzzu! I know you're here. You can't hide. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hear you great.
Well, I was going to say that's good, but I really don't know if it is or not. Hello.
Oh, hello. Yeah, I think that, we unfortunately had a no-show, even though I was literally talking to this person a little bit earlier. So Fyzzu, our dear backup, the beloved pants on the head, Fyzzu, yeah.
I can't wait to use that emote in other servers and really confuse people.
Every place ever, because it's the best emote that's ever been made.
It is definitely one of the best emotes I have ever seen. It is certainly up there with Molin.
It's so good.
And the other Fyzzu emote as well.
I'm sorry, we just take advantage of you existing in our in our streams and stuff, and then we're like, we want cat emotes. We want a cat.
I consider this payment for me being taken advantage of in stream, so I think it works out.
Yeah, that cat with the pants is... What is it? On the Big Bad Gameathons channel, yeah.
Yes.
Which, by the way, I know that, it's been a little while since that happened. I'm unsure all of the VODs are done for that yet.
For Big Bad Gameathon?
Yeah.
They are, all of the VODs are on Twitch. I'm working on getting them set up on YouTube.
Okay, yeah,
So
if they're all
that
on...
should be sometime this week.
That is exciting. We'll go ahead and let everybody know when that has happened so you can, go and see the runs that you've missed. Fyzzu, are you really going to play this?
No, I'm not. Don't worry.
Thank you.
But you should.
No.
Nobody should play that, Corndan.
Agreed, Corndan. I mean, Fyzzu.
I'll play it again.
I know you would. That's why we're not letting you.
Look, it needs to get gonged for a third time.
You need to get gonged for a third. Oh, that would get it gonged for sure. Yeah, Fyzzu had Journey to the Center of the Earth up on screen, and I refuse at this moment. Okay, Fyzzu,
yeah,
I'm waiting for you.
How about I put something proper on?
Please do. Please do. Otherwise, I'll have to gong you for setup, which I don't want to gong anybody for setup. Right. Gotta do my evil witch laugh.
I figure since we don't have too long, this is always a good standby.
I do want to point out for chat and everyone who's watching, there's only one game I'm actually banned from playing on Brossentia stream, and it's not Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Oh yeah. In fact, I don't know if that ban would even hold.
Are you telling me that you're not going to enforce the ban on Homie D Clown? Because, well, crap, I'll play Homie D Clown.
I mean, we'll talk later. we can set up a deal. Yeah, let's make a deal. What would it take to get Corndan's game up on here? Well, I see your game is live, Fyzzu. Let me go ahead and work on transitioning. People need to hear this beautiful, wonderful music, obviously.
Such good music. Oddly enough, this isn't one that I actually planned on submitting. This is one that I've just kind of kept in my back pocket in case of no-shows or gongs. Because I feel like this is a nice filler game.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with you. And it's fun. That's what's most important.
I love this game because
I'm terrible at this game. This is going to go horrifically wrong, but I'm going to get you all killed, so that's great.
Okay, I'm ready whenever. Yeah.
I think it must.
In 1870, nearly 500,000 Americans migrated west over wagon trails. This is the story of one party of three in their adventure.
I believe there's 3 of us in this channel here.
There are 3 of us. So our first party member, obviously, is going to have to be Brossentia.
Heck yeah.
Brossentia is a fine gentleman.
Thanks.
Are
you gonna choose the old dude? No.
No, I'm just gonna click randomly until things happen.
Okay.
There you go. That's you, Brossentia. You're looking very fine.
Aw, thank you.
The second party member was Corndan.
Yay.
Corndan's also a fine gentleman. I'm just kind of clicking randomly.
The green eyes, I love it.
Seeing what happens. He's got a nice cowboy hat. The third party member is of course me. Now there is unfortunately no cat option.
Dang it.
So I will just have to go through the usual of complete randomization, seeing what happens again. Oh, I get cool sunglasses. That's something. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, there's our party. We have Brossentia, we have Corndan, we have Fyzzu. They travelled in their trusty wagon, and we have a fair few wagons. Oops, I'm dropping things. To choose from. We have the standard, the fantasy. We have the fast, the glitch, the wild, the coal-fired.
Was the fast a space shuttle? Because if it is, we have to choose it.
That would actually be appropriate for you. You are a rocket scientist.
Okay, we're going in Corndan's ride then.
Well, yeah. If we have time for a second run, I don't know if we will, but we'll find out. Then we'll pick a different one, but for now, this will do nicely. We'll go with the fast.
Yeah.
Day 1, they set off into the forest. I would like to know that this is a space shuttle which is still oxen-driven. Day 2, seeing some animals in an upcoming clearing, they hurried ahead. They needed to stock up on food for the long journey.
Let's start the timer.
So we're just going to murder a lot of animals.
The timer's going.
Except for the skunks. We don't want to murder the skunks.
Why not the skunks?
We're calling an airstrike. Skunks, when you kill them, leave behind a stink trail, which will do damage.
Oh,
And
gross.
posse bandits interrupted the hunt.
Haha, eat the horse meat.
If we shoot the horses, then we can get that as well. It's bonus resources. We need to deal with all these bandits. So this is a side-scrolling shooter called Super Amazing Wagon Adventure, because I just realised I haven't explained any of this at all. It's kind of like a spoof of Oregon Trail. It is very procedurally generated. A machine gun armed bandit wagon arrived. Ridiculous things happen, as you have probably guessed by the fact that we are currently driving a space shuttle.
I will say it is very randomly procedurally generated, but the events there's come up enough that like this machine gun event happens a lot, so you can definitely learn everything that you need to.
Yep, I'd agree.
7, I left the wagon to look for wild berries, so let's go and pick up all those berries. On its way back to the wagon, I heard a noise in the trees. A bear wanted the berries. Now I'm actually only on 1 health, because starting with the in its last dying breath, the bear let out a cry for help. The bear's extended family heard the cry.
Oh no, not the bear family.
As long as it's not Wally Bear, we'll be alright. The bastard. The bear ripped off my arms and chewed on them. I watched and bled to death.
No! Oh, poor cat.
When Fyzzu did not return to the wagon, they decided to carry on without him. Thanks,
Oh,
guys.
but that's legit. We would have done that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it
true.
really is.
Oh no, are we gonna ford it?
Brossentia had the brilliant idea to try to jump over the river. Alternatively, they could ford it. Are we fording it or jumping it?
I like jumping, Corndan.
Well, I mean, you had the idea.
It's
of doing
your
it,
ride.
It's
Well,
like a
I'm going
space
with
shuttle.
jump. Yeah,
Jump!
I mean,
It's a space shuttle. Going vertically seems the right way. They got a running start and leapt from the top of a ledge.
Whee!
Somehow they made it across. However, they landed in a bee's nest, angering the swarm.
Oh no, not the bees! Uh-oh.
Yes, there are lots and lots of events in this. They will pop up randomly, and a lot of them are fourth wall breaking or just plain insane. I actually kind of like that I've died in this. Day 16, they entered into the Great Plains. Because this
You
means
like
I
that
don't
you
have to
died?
decide
Yeah,
anything. Yeah, I don't have to decide anything. Day 17, they came across a large herd of buffalo.
Shoot the
This
buffalo.
is a very, very large herd of buffalo.
I loved killing buffalo in the original Oregon Trail because you're like, hey, they're 200 pounds of meat, and guess what? You're weak because you haven't eaten in 5 weeks, so you get to bring back like half a pound. It's great.
The angry buffalo charging the wagon now. I think everyone loved doing random murders in Oregon Trail. I'm trying to remember which version of Day 26 they came across Fur Trader. Fur Trader offered to trade them newer, faster wagon wheels for 49 animal hides.
Faster than a spaceship?
Yeah, let's totally do it.
Sure.
Okay.
I want to know what's faster than a space shuttle.
Okay, that's
It's
quite quick.
a space shuttle with more wheels.
Day 34, there was a tornado. The wagon was picked up by the tornado.
Oh, that's not good. Oh.
It's a space shuttle. It'll be fine. Along with some buffalo.
No, not the buffalo. Oh, die, buffalo, die.
This is really hard to control at this speed.
So Fyzzu's gonna get us killed because the ghost of Fyzzu can't control the space shuttle.
It's your ride. You're driving, Wait, maybe I'm driving. Uh-oh.
No, you're definitely driving.
Front wheels of the wagon fell off. The wagon was stuck. Corndan left the wagon to fetch the wheels. The first wheel rolled into a herd of buffaloes.
Oh, no.
I genuinely don't think I've ever seen this event before. The second wheel
that's a
rolled
lot.
into a haunted burial site.
Oh, no.
Corndan returned to the wagon and put the wheels back in place.
Well, yeah, because I don't trust
45.
Brossentia to do it.
They reached another river, but this one was too deep to ford. Corndan had the brilliant idea to swim underwater through the river. Alternatively, they could go around it through a desert path. Going around, or are we swimming? Take your pick.
I want to swim.
Okay. Well, it
Got a
was my idea,
snorkeling device. Okay, yeah, let's swim.
Swimming it is.
Yeah,
Hold
see-
your breath, everyone.
And these space shuttles are designed for space. They can handle like being slightly underwater.
Mm-hmm.
Well, underwater you face deadly piranhas. You can stop holding your breath, it's okay. I think we've got an oxygen system in the space shuttle, it's fine. Please don't die. There are other weapons in this game. They various ones, poisonous jellyfish as well. Some weapons you kind of pick up as you go along. Others you can trade to the fur trader to get better weapons. The flamethrower is quite useful. It also charbroils things, but leaves the corpses behind for us to pick up and trade to the
My
fur trader.
favorite one is the eagle.
The eagle is a fantastic weapon. It flies off in the direction of your cursor. They landed on a small island to catch their breath, and it will pick up anything it kills and bring it back to you. Corndan noticed some supplies sitting on the beach. He left the wagon to investigate. We've got some shotguns and a med kit, which will...
Yeah.
Corndan then realised why the supplies were left there. The supplies were guarded by a flock of angry pelicans.
Oh, no. Oh, jeez. That's so many.
Pelicans are annoying. Corndan ran back to the wagon. They quickly left the island and swam to the shore of the river.
Yeah.
On day 54, they entered a mountain pass. On day 57, food supplies were dwindling, so they hunted.
Hunting with a shotgun.
I'm not sure how food supplies are dwindling. Well, I suppose we've got 120 furs, but I guess we might have eaten the meat.
I'm also going to say that a shotgun is not good against deer.
Some of the llamas spat
Oh,
at the
no.
wagon.
Not llama. Oh, my gosh. Why did we go to Peru?
Corndan's face got coated by a thick layer of llama spit, causing him to suffocate.
See, now you know how I felt.
I can safely say that I don't think I've ever seen this event before either, so not quite marathon luck. The llamas stopped spitting when the wolves arrived.
Ah! Oh, I don't like that. I don't like. Oh, but they're cute. They're dead, but they're cute.
We'll call it an airstrike,
That was
it's
cool.
fine.
We got an airstrike, huh?
I feel like you'd be okay with wolves dying.
Yeah.
Only if you drown them.
Well, no. You can shoot them and then drown them.
Wow. Okay, everybody.
Yeah, that's right. All you wolves out there, don't you come chewing my face off. You heard me.
Brossentia came across a fur trader.
Yeah.
The fur trader offered to trade Brossentia a larger caliber pistol for 97 animal hides.
I don't need these hides. Take them.
Brossentia traded for a larger caliber pistol. However, we're still using the rifle at the moment, so hey. Turns out a nearby mountain was an active volcano on day 69. Nice.
Well, that's not good.
Brossentia rushed to avoid the approaching lava.
Ah!
Animals too ran from the lava in panic.
Oh no! Animals! Animals! Don't do this! Don't do this!
That's okay, we've got a really fast space shuttle.
Yeah.
Wolves, burning alive, ran out from the lava flow.
Oh no! The burning wolves! I'm so sad. Oh, poor wolves. Nah, I'm fine with this. This is good.
Volcanic bombs rained down from above.
Ah! Ah! Oh!
You're glad you have a space shuttle now.
Heck yeah. This helps.
The lava got closer. Oh my god.
Oh no! Oh,
It's giving me a lot of room to dodge here.
Our space shuttle is way too big, though. I need to cut off the back half.
Distracted by the lava, Brossentia drove off a cliff.
No! Yeah, that would
A herd
happen.
of buffalo fell off the cliff behind Brossentia.
Oh no, watch out! Watch out, me! Oh, jeez.
Brossentia was crushed by falling buffalo.
Oh! That is
The
death.
party's journey ended there. The wagon eventually hit the ground where it was smashed apart by falling buffalo.
That was a good voice. Well, that's okay. You know, the adventure lives on inside all of us. And all of our tombstones.
Indeed, I feel like this is a good in-between game for something like D-Mob, and it's a very difficult game to get bored with, I found as well, just because it's so varied and different and incredibly bizarre.
I agree.
Do we need another one, or do you have the next person set up already?
The next person is set up.
They are, so let's go ahead. Thank you so much, Fyzzu, for showing this
let's go ahead
off.
and gong Fyzzu.
What? A gong?
It's like 10
okay.
minutes.
Why are you gonging Super Amazing Wagon Adventure?
No, we're gonging you.
Oh, okay.
See, it's a very directed, specific kind of gonging that you just got. Yeah, take that, Fyzzu. It was a little rude.
Emote for this.
I think there is too.
Probably. Well, you know, everybody, this was Super Amazing Wagon Adventure. If for some reason we do have somebody else not show up, we might bug Fyzzu again. We'll find out. But
Do you not trust me?
No.
I will be around, possibly with something other than Super Amazing Wagon Adventure even, but yeah, just poke me if you need me. I shall be around.
Sounds good. Yeah, take care.
I'm very much looking forward to this next game.
Me too.
Heck yeah. I have a little bit to get ready right now, so we're going to go ahead and just go to a very short ad and be back right after that. Okay, see you in 1 minute.
There are still people spying on us in here.
Your people.
I can smell them.
You can smell people?
Yeah, can't you?
Well, I mean, usually you don't want to smell people.
I mean,
No.
it depends on the person, I think, and also the
Break
smell.
going on.
Daedalus Encounter next. I do like that game. I've just realised we've got 2 super adventures on the schedule for the day as well.
Yeah.
Or 1, and I just put another one in.
Yeah. Always
we should go over
appreciated.
to the blue room.
Yeah, leaving Fyzzu behind. Sorry, Fyzzu.
No worries. I will speak to you all later.
Bye. Sorry, I just noticed that Sharif's face was over mine, and yeah, that was my fault. Hey there, Sharif! Oh, let me turn you up a little bit. There, I think I should be able to hear you now, and if not, then that's my fault.
Hello, baby.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing, I'm doing great. I get to show this game off, and I get to use my 3DO for something.
Oh my gosh, a 3DO? I don't even remember when, like, what decade that was. It was the 90s, right?
It's like the mid-90s.
Okay,
Yeah,
mid-90s.
was a bad competitor to the PlayStation.
You bad 3DO, you. So bad.
It's actually fascinating how terrible it was.
Well, you can't have good platforms without the bad. Well, you could.
Yeah, you could.
Never mind. Yeah, I was lying. I'm sorry for the lies.
You can't appreciate how nice it is to have a PlayStation until you've seen just how awful the 3DO was.
This game is like cream of the crop 3DO. This is like one of the best 3DO games that I've played anyway. I don't know.
Wait, seriously?
Oh, for sure.
I'm very scared now. Let me see what this sounds like.
The only reason I think the 3DO is better than the CDI is because my 3DO still works and my CDI doesn't anymore.
Oh no! Oh, I love that. That is a good enough reason for me. The Daedalus Encounter here. This is 3DO, and I believe we're doing a bit of a showcase.
Yeah, I'm probably just, it's the speed run takes like an hour and a half, so I'm just gonna jump around and skip some cutscenes and stuff so we can get sort of a general idea. But I am playing the opening cutscene on a new save file. I have two totally finished save files as well, so we can jump around however we want to.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to start time whenever you are, so just let me know.
So we'll go to option here, and option means difficulty, so we're gonna put it on easy. We put it on easy for a couple reasons, because the puzzles are easier and there's fewer of them, so we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
And then I'll pick KC4 because that's the beginning, and we will just start now.
Okay. Ready to encounter the Daedalus.
So yeah, so this is the it's the Daedalus Encounter. It's a FMV point-and-click puzzle adventure game that was released for MS-DOS in 1995, and then it was ported to 3DO, and those are the only two platforms it's on. That's it.
Or for good reason. Let's be honest.
For good reason. So
Okay.
yeah, so it's sort of a classic future sci-fi type deal. It's fully acted, so there's two actors, and then you're the third. So the story is it's three I guess they're like a military unit or some sort. You guys are sharing a plane here. The character you play is Casey. That's why you saw KC1, KC2, KC3, KC4 there on the save files. And those are the two actors there. The general or whatever, the one in charge, is name is Aerie. And she is played by Tia Carrera, who is most famous for being Cassandra from Wayne's World, but she's in a bunch of stuff. She was really popular in the 90s.
Oh my gosh.
And the other character, Zach, that's him right there with his beautiful goatee, who's played by, I don't remember the actor's name, he hasn't really done anything else. Christian Boucher, I think his name, Boucher, I don't know. Bocher.
Okay.
And so this is an expository cutscene here. Really good CGI coming up here. So we're in a war of some sort, and my two compatriots ejected, but my my pod got whatever.
God, I hope you can hear me.
You got
Deus Ex Machina.
yeah. They're actually giving us all this exposition, but like worse than I'm giving it to you. Boucher. That's how you say his name? There you go. Thank you, Drumboard.
Oh my gosh. Or is it Boucher?
Boucher.
Boucher.
I assume it's like something like that. So 2 months later, so now our body was permanently injured, but they took my consciousness and put it into a machine. So the way this game actually works,
You got it.
is
Casey?
oh, hello.
It's Aerie.
There we go. So so on the 3DO version, which is definitely the inferior version, as opposed to the DOS version that it was built for, has this interface. So when I'm clicking R on my computer, on my controller, and it brings up this really obtuse looking GUI or whatever.
Like, it's kind of hard to explain.
It is.
Here.
So he's gonna show.
the 3DO where you're trying to play a controller that was originally played on keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, it's a mouse. basically you have a clicker here.
Respond if you can. Use the virtual interface.
So yeah, so Aries asking me to reply yes here. I'm gonna reply no. Because it's like, ha ha ha, you're so funny. That's actually the speed strat, is to respond no there.
In case you probably haven't heard, but the war.
So you can respond yes or no there, it makes no difference. In fact, we only use this yes or no answer prompt one other time. Oh, I have to put, I'll pull up my my speedrun notes so I know the answer to all the puzzles. So yeah, so that's what this is a yes or no.
You know, hey, war is hell.
So what's gonna happen now is what they've told us is now the war is over and we're scavengers now.
Good.
And so this is gonna be like a little tutorial section on how to use your probe. Right now our consciousness is built into the ship, and we have the ability to like get flung out into space on a probe, basically.
Okay.
Well, we thought we'd help salvage some
And
of
so
the
yeah, so Mr. Boucher here on the right with the great goatee, he's like the irreverent funny one. So he's the one that, like, you know,
He looks like caveman. Okay, like
Yeah,
the
little bit.
speedrunner. Yeah.
a little bit actually a lot bit.
A
Not just
lot
little
bit. Yeah.
Maybe he is.
Maybe
He might
he's
be.
really caveman.
into the ship system.
Caveman, is that you? So yeah, so he's
If
like the
caveman's
irreverent
watching,
one.
Casey.
knock twice on the screen. Come on.
Let's do some.
Caveman's watching and it is him. I want to know what it was like to work with Cassandra from Wayne's World.
Yeah, from Tia Carrera.
Oh,
He's like
I
the
love
irreverent
it.
one. So he's gonna make a bunch of like weird, silly jokes, silly boy jokes. He's gonna be like ha 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 ha, and then something inappropriate. So
That's always good. Inappropriate stuff. Come on.
yeah, it's gonna be very good. And then Ari, Tia Carrera, she's like the more straight-laced, bossy one. You know, she's like, oh. So I'm gonna explain what these things do right here. So we already know what yes and no do. So this is the only way we can actually directly communicate with our team members.
Okay.
It's yes or no. This guy number 2 here, that's just the analysis. We're gonna run an analysis on this. I'm pretty sure. I'm barely listening to this game. So this runs analysis on stuff.
Why don't you go ahead and activate your remote control probe, Casey? See if you can get us a better look at this derelict.
All right, so we're gonna turn on the probe here. I spent too long joking about caveman, so
I'm sorry.
So here are the three buttons we have to click to activate our probe. So the first, we turn the probe on, which in real time and it's unscapable has to show us turning on every single component of the probe. This is never useful information.
You know who else she played? Nani from Lilo and Stitch.
That is correct. She was the voice
Yeah.
of Nani. That is correct.
Yeah, I've got IMDb up. Okay, I just don't like. It better be right.
That's definitely her. So now all the components are up. Now we have to verify that they're functioning. That is also never useful. And then now we click, and now we're actually activating the probe. So now we're going to be ejected into space, and we're going to look at the tutorial ship to scavenge.
Ooh.
This is state of the art graphics from 1995. I'm pretty sure.
It is not bad for 95. Let me just say. Like,
for the most part, it's acceptable. There are parts where it's really clear that it's.
well, I'm thinking like compared to Diablo, which I believe came out around that time, they might be even better.
Knock it off.
Diablo, yeah, I would say so.
Just asking Casey a question.
Yeah, so there he asked a really weird, inappropriate question. It's just that's basically how this works.
Most other functions are up to you.
So I don't have to drive this thing, thankfully. This is they're saying basically the game is very much like on rails. Like it's very it's rarely confusing where to go. It's always confusing what to do.
Pretty consistent though with DOS games of the time.
True.
Yeah. So this is me running. So I click down on R and then I press A here on analyze, and we have made an analysis.
Oh, good.
I do also want to point out that Tia Carrera was also in Johnny Bravo. That's her.
She
son.
was?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay,
Did not know that one.
Cargo door controls right there, Case.
So yeah. So this is the first time you can possibly game over. I'm not going to show it off because there's a long cutscene ahead of it. But if you don't, so this is the first time we also get to see the phaser or the blaster or whatever. So you can see I have this this cursor, so I'm gonna hit this little tiny green object. If I hit anywhere else but that little area, the whole thing explodes and you game over.
I didn't even see it, but I'm also colorblind. Oh no.
Oh yeah, there's a red one and a green one. So this is definitely not red green colorblind friendly at all. So there was a circle and there was like a little.
Yeah, I saw the red. I just didn't see the green. I have.
Yeah, so there was a little triangle there. So that was another one of the. So we have the data. This can transmit data that you record through the analysis.
Okay.
This guy is like a physical. You can physically grab things. That's going to be useful later.
Casey, step there.
I just turned on this the floodlights they call it. I'm supposed to look around here, so I'm just gonna look around for a while. We're gonna look.
By the way, I'll say that, you know, even if people here are not colorblind, at least they can say they're colorblind. Yeah, they can't see infrared.
They can't see heat.
Yeah.
Shout out to Spanish. So I'm basically just killing time here until they tell me that I can keep going. That's all. You're supposed to just try to explore. They're showing you basically how to look around when you're stationary, which is you hold down L, and then you use the D-pad to look around. Yeah. So the last really important thing. I'm velour blind. That's very good. So
I don't know what that is.
Velour is like a type of textile, like a.
Yeah, it's cloth. That's real simple.
Yeah, it's a type of cloth.
Well,
it's
I'm not a seamster, seamer.
Bro, have you do you like Futurama?
It's
like
velour.
I've seen a good amount.
I mean, Zach Brannigan's favorite thing is velour.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we already know what these three guys do, right? This guy.
Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. I know what it is. I kept thinking of George Costanza and his love of velvet. You know.
Casey, can you grab that floating object?
Wait, velour is like velvet but cheaper. Oh, Zach Brannigan is the George Costanza of the future.
He's the cheap George Costanza of the future.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Brannigan is really the Phil Hartman of the future.
Oh okay.
Except Phil Hartman died before he could voice that Brannigan.
Yeah, he should have been because he was.
Yeah.
He was actually going to.
Yep. Because so that was it. All right, so we have successfully completed the tutorial. We grabbed a piece of nothing and analyzed it and proved it was nothing, and now we're gonna head back to the we're gonna head back to the ship and actually go off to our actual adventure here. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, people are curious how you get a cheap George Costanza.
Brannigan?
Zach Brannigan. How is that possible?
Yeah. Well, this is like actually fairly visually impressive. I like how this is looking. Although
I agree.
if they're pre-rendered, you know, obviously they could be a little bit better than if they weren't. But
I think they use a mix of like this strikes me as just total CGI.
It absolutely is.
And then there's the parts where Ari and Zach are actually in there, and those strike me as like pre-rendered actual footage that they use on a green screen or something, or like in a little set.
Yeah, the backgrounds are pre-rendered with the video of them on top.
Yeah, that's a better way to describe it. You're the expert. I'm gonna let Corndan do all the rest of the talking for the rest of the time. I'm gonna sit here in silence for 40
minutes. I mean, this looks pre-rendered as well.
Yeah, no. I mean, this is absolutely CGI.
Yeah.
So more plot here is that Zach wants to go to Mizar, which is it doesn't matter, but it's some semi-dangerous place, and bad things are gonna happen if we go, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where the rest of the game takes place.
I don't know why I let you.
So Zach has talked Ari into making bad decisions, and now he's going to talk us into making bad decisions. So this is another one where yes or no makes no difference. If I say no, then they say, hey, you're outvoted. So I'm just going to say yes and agree with them.
Okay then. Mizar it is.
Because why not, right?
Oh, if it's faster, yeah, go for it.
You gotta go for it. That saves like 10 seconds of them laughing at you. What happens if you wait it out? You can't wait anything out. I actually have never tried that. That's a good point. A lot of the times they'll just let you sit there infinitely though. They don't really care too much.
Wow, the ship is farting.
Oh yeah. That's definitely what's happening.
I love it.
I love this game so much. I beat this for the first time about a month ago, and it took me about 12 hours.
Really?
So we're about to crash here. We have crashed. So here's the second example of somewhere where you can game over. So we're gonna crash. And
Okay.
so now if I don't hit analyze here, then we just game over. So I've hit analyze, and I'm gonna take the circuit back online. So here's the circuit. So we have to take this circuit back online. I forget how to do it. I think you have to go down first, is what it is. And then up. And then up some more, and then over. So yeah, so on normal you have to get 5 of them back online. Sorry. On normal you have to get 3 of the 4 back online, and on hard you have to get all 4 of them back online. But on easy you just have to do 1 of the 4. And the solutions are always the same, but which one you have to take back online is random.
Ah, that makes sense.
And so I got the left one, which is the hardest of the 4.
Auxiliaries online.
So we're back online, and so now we're stuck. We're like embedded in this ship that's heading towards the sun, or a sun, whatever. We're far away. It's like 2100.
Damn it, Zach! You're the one that told me this position was clear.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Zach's fault. Remember that this is Zach's
You know what?
fault.
I blame Koal.
Kind of damage we
Actually, you know what? Exclamation point blame and Big Bad Game of Thoughts chat.
Metal and rock. This thing must be made of something else.
Actually, here too. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
here. Oh yeah, we have that.
There you go. So blame Koal. That's perfect.
Oh, great.
So now what we're gonna do, this is the first. Now we're actually gonna enter like where we see the rest of the ship.
You want to hear the good news or the bad news?
So the good news is that there's no good
There is
news,
none. Bad news is.
which is really, it's a funny joke. It's a good funny joke. Good job. It's the solid.
Haha, levity. That's how I get through these times.
Good job, Zach, at being a total piece of trash.
Yeah, he's not a good guy. He's not a good guy.
No, I like him. He's my favorite.
He's your he makes more mistakes. Don't you worry. I don't know if that makes him more your favorite or not, but that's probably what's gonna happen.
I don't like his sort of like sexist attitude, bad Zach.
Oh,
bad.
that also gets worse. He hits on Ari a lot.
Oh no.
An ID check. See if there's...
Like if she shuts you down, you just stop doing it, okay? You're a professional. I don't know what you're a professional of, but you're a professional.
He's very capable, apparently. He's a translator. He speaks lots of languages. He's the one who coded me into the interface of the ship, so clearly he has some sort of proficiency in something. It's never totally clear to me what it is.
4 hours.
But it's something.
So yeah, so we analyze the ship. We don't know what it is. It's like some weird, like, foreign whatever. So now we're gonna go on there.
I think I don't love him. I love the mustache.
He has a very good goatee.
Like, if you put the mustache on her, then she would be the perfect character, okay? Oh my
Why
gosh.
would you want to put a mustache on Tia Carrera?
She'd look beautiful! Come on!
It's true. 90s Tia Carrera would look good with basically anything. So, you know what? I can't argue with that. He's not wrong.
Wing?
Party on.
Mustaches are good.
All right, so we're gonna watch this again in real time. I don't know why we have to do this. Why
not? I mean, so like, what's the best mustache then, bro? Are we talking like Burt Reynolds and Magnum PI sort of
Opening
thing?
probe bay
Like, is that like the best mustache?
Let's see. That one is really strong. I like it. Okay.
Tom Selleck mustache, nice and
Yeah.
That's a good
Careful,
mustache.
JC.
I wish I could grow a mustache like that. Honestly.
Okay. Let me take a look just to see. I don't really like Tom Selleck's as much. Gotta be honest.
But Burt Reynolds is good. Or do you prefer Zach's here? Zach's is very good.
I think I would take Burt Reynolds over Zach's. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah. Wow. What is this wreckage or your ship? Oh, it's your ship.
So this is my ship wrecked. This is our ship wrecked into some other ship that's hurtling towards the sun. So now the rest of the game is going to be how do we get off of this ship? How do we navigate this ship so we're not hurtling towards the sun?
Why do I feel like this is Harbinger from Mass Effect?
Maybe Mass Effect stole this.
Could be.
I still need to play all the way through pretty much every Mass Effect game, so
We have that in common.
I think Mass Effect is fine for the time.
Yeah, here's the deal. I usually get through the intro and then I forget to play it more.
Composite? Alloy or
I
something?
definitely did that with the first one.
They built this.
I think
Have
with the
my-
first one you're not really missing. The second
second one.
This is a complete unknown.
And the third one is pretty good, except the ending is awful.
That's what
Okay,
I've heard as well.
maybe I'll have
Hey,
to
look,
play them all
they didn't
sometime.
even discover the Titan rock dwellers till 4
Like the
years
third
ago,
is
and that
the
was their
third
own
is
system.
fine
Yeah, I remember.
if it had stopped like halfway through the game.
Miners sunk a shaft right into the
Yeah,
main colony.
okay.
Practically wiped
It's a
out the
really,
whole race
really
before
long,
so linguists
pointless
established
cutscene.
communications.
Yeah, well, let's be careful.
So we've used these 3 of the we have 10 commands. These 3 are never used ever again
Where's the head?
because we're never gonna leave our probe anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we never use yes or no anymore,
what's
so we're
that?
only going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this one's used exactly once. And I don't even know if we'll get that far.
Zach and I are joining you.
But at one point, Zach is falling, and you have to boost to get him, or else you game over.
Choice.
And so that's when you need to do that
Suit
one.
up.
Poor Zach. Suit up. Come on.
Oh yeah, so this is the best cutscene in the entire game, which is why I haven't skipped it, because
Now.
everyone
listening.
Pay attention. CGI Zach. Yes. CGI Tia Carrera. Yes.
Stand by.
I laughed for like 12 straight minutes when I first watched it.
That's not too bad though.
It's not bad for the time, but I'm sitting here in 2020 looking back at this, and I giggled for a long time.
It's
I'm
like
genuinely
the Lawnmower
impressed.
Man graphics, and I don't mean the game.
Oh.
I'm actually surprised by it. I mean, like, especially because the hardware in the 3DO is not that great. Like, they definitely did a lot with this. I mean, you can see the compression everywhere.
Oh yeah, well I'd say for the time, you know, most people ended up looking like VeggieTales, you know. So this is impressive to me.
It's nice to know the old galaxy still got a
He
few
doesn't look
surprises
like a
left for us.
tomato, so, you know, big plus. Although they kind of look like potatoes there, gotta be
A little
honest.
bit. A little bit. So we get a little more CGI until they get out of their
This is just like
suits.
the old days, isn't it?
Uh-oh. I don't love this.
Oh no! No! 3DO, don't do it!
It's probably just a dirty disc, we're fine.
The old days were over.
A Masterson.
Welcome to the 90s.
We're sitting through this. So worst case scenario, there's a permanent stop button on the 3DO controller. The select button will just halt everything. I actually lost a speedrun doing this.
I'm still...
Okay.
Ugh.
Only
Okay, yeah, her CGI isn't quite as good.
thing alive.
But I like
3DO.
his, and
I'm
I
gonna kick
like
you.
the
I'm gonna
eye
kick the 3DO
movements,
here.
okay? I'm a big
There we
fan
go.
of the
We
eye
kicked the 3DO.
movements.
We kicked the 3DO. Let's see if that helps.
Okay,
We're almost there. We're literally almost there.
we're almost there!
That's an incredible button. Yes, it's a reset button. You reset back to the menu screen at any time. I lost a speedrun doing that. It's my finger.
Well, it's definitely a ship.
Come on. I might have to like, clean this disc.
Son of the crew, of course.
I love it. Oh, come on!
Must have evacuated this.
This is great that this happened on. This has never happened before.
I love it.
I love how we get so many events that are this has never happened before.
Oh,
Some more
yeah.
light around there.
I think we're good. I think we're out of the woods here, except for the weird artifacts on screen. That is on my TV too, by the way. It's not just like a encoding thing. All right, so we're turning on the lights here. We're gonna look around. We're in here. We made it. So now we're on the ship. This is where we're gonna enter from eventually. This is the door. But we
A
have to look
barrel of
around.
bourbon. There's just like a barrel of bourbon in here.
We're inside the barrel of bourbon.
Oh, okay.
We are the bourbon. If you remember anything from this,
We are
We
the
are the
bourbon. We are the alcohol. Yeah, I guess.
Like in a maintenance bay.
that's the one thing you got to remember. Okay, so yeah, they're gonna talk about how the
Oh my
air. This is pretty bad.
Yeah.
So they're gonna talk about like, oh, the air is vaguely Earth-like, and the gravity is like 70% of Earth, and blah blah blah, and it's gonna be sick. Yeah, and they don't know what material this is made out of. They're trying to really reinforce that this is a very alien place that we don't understand. That's the
I
clear
mean,
thing.
So I'm gonna ask if you're an alien thing, why are you gonna go jump down in there and like start grabbing at stuff? You don't know what it's gonna do.
Might be a door.
So the
No, blast it and you could decompress
the hypothesis or whatever, like what they're saying is that they're stuck anyway. So either they die now or they die later. So there's no because they're hurtling towards the sun, totally abandoned, and they couldn't like get in touch with anybody. So they're just stranded on this in this strange place. So if they die like pulling on some random thing, then so be it, basically.
Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, like, just watching this, it's a lot closer to the hard science fiction that's focusing a lot on the strange and the way that things work. It's fun. It makes for
All right.
interesting.
So
yeah, go ahead.
We're inserting disc 2 because I'm playing this on a real 3D out. So what we did there to open the door is we have the ability to beam out colors. I don't understand why they built this into my software, but it becomes very crucial because, shock of all shocks, the aliens on here only communicate in colors. Who would have known? Disc 2 with a K. Yes.
Okay.
So
I knew.
Well, yeah. I spoke yellow. I said yellow, and so now now it's gonna open.
Yellow.
So I just said the word yellow or whatever. I'm not sure how that works.
Maybe when you say yellow, you think yellow. So yellow, it reads your color mind.
I'm assuming I'm like beaming the color through that little eye I have. I have no idea.
You could be. You could be.
So this is another. Let's see how long this cutscene is. It says long cutscene.
Whee!
I'm looking at my notes. It says long cutscene with 5 O's in long. So that's what my notes say.
That's a lot of O's.
That's a lot of O's.
Check your gauges, Zach. There's oxygen.
Blah blah blah. Okay, so I'm gonna skip this. We don't care about this.
Check your gauges.
We're just gonna jump forward. There's Tia. You just saw her. So I'm gonna change what player I'm on, and we're gonna skip to scene. What scene were we on? 7. Let's skip to scene 8.
Aha!
The long cutscene.
We're skipping the long with 5 O's cutscene.
Yeah.
We'll see more Tia Carrera, Fyzzu, don't you worry. So yeah, so this is after that long thing. So we're all exploring different areas in here. So I'm in this really strange like room, right? And so now I'm supposed to like look to see if there's any navigational tools. This is actually now I can actually tell you what the point of the whole game is. So the way you escape is you collect 6 orbs and a claw. And so the first of the 6 orbs is actually in this room. I have no idea how you're supposed to know this. So it's the claw. The first orb is in this set of this cluster of circles. So you can check every single one of these circles, and nothing will be in any of them except for in this one.
I mean, I have to think, right? Given the old sort of DOS stuff.
So I've already
They just assume you'll.
Yeah, you'll just check everything. So in this save, I've already retrieved this orb, obviously, right? So we have. So what happens is that you go into this circle, you shoot that alien, and then you grab the orb, and then you return.
Okay.
So let me get out of here. We'll see if this was a mistake jumping around or not. We're doing this on the fly. This will be fun no matter what, I promise. So we'll turn around and leave now. Wee. So yeah, we're the only person who can enter this area because there was an alien that was caught in the door and they couldn't open it up. So now we're coming back out.
Casey, what happened back there?
Yeah, did you see anything that looked like navigational controls?
Okay, so this is a fun little game over. So there's a game over here. If I respond yes, then we go in and we explode. So we're gonna answer no.
Guess we better try another one of
Well,
these
we
doors.
should have exploded that.
Yeah.
Oh, we can actually do that. Let's do it. I'm ready. I'm gonna show off some game over.
I'm cool seeing
If
some
we're
of
gonna
those.
show off anyway, I want to see some pretty ridiculous cutscene.
So we're gonna go through here. So we're doing this again.
Blah,
What is
blah,
this?
blah, blah,
This
blah.
or Town with No Name? I mean, those are very different games.
Yeah.
The Town with No Name is totally better, but for completely different reasons.
Casey, what happened back there?
Yeah, did you see anything that looked like navigational controls?
Yeah, Casey.
So normally this.
It's a yes.
So normally that entire interaction is completely superseded by me giving them the orb. So there's actually more speed strats here. So we're gonna find our way in here. So this is kind of a long cutscene, but it'll be fun.
That helps.
She's so sarcastic.
Wait, I can modify this thing.
That's because caveman over here only understands sarcasm.
I love it.
So she has to speak in sarcasm to speak his language.
Oh, come on. Trust me. Back off.
That's a game over.
I mean, like, it was supposed to explode because he put an explosion in there, but yeah.
Don't trust him. Don't trust him. All right. So we're gonna go to scene 10 here. So what happens now? So I'm gonna explain what happens. So basically, the way this actually, you know what? We're gonna go back. We'll go back and actually watch scene 9. But basically, this is really important. It's like important. It's you have to understand the plot here. I'm trying to get you guys. So the way it works is there's like a central hub in this ship, right? And the central hub has 6 doors, and the 6 doors correspond to these 6 colors, right?
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
These 6 colors. So there's a red door, an orange door, a yellow door, a green door, a blue door, and
Casey, what happened?
purple door.
Yeah,
We are currently in the red door. That's where we are. No. So the answer here is no. So now we're actually going to find our way to this hub. So we're going to find a different entrance.
Yeah.
And we're going to find our way into this hub.
Hey, Casey,
and so
let's try
what's
this
going to
one.
end up happening is we will figure out how to unlock each of these doors. So each door is unlocked by you shouting a color at it, its own color at it. So we're gonna unlock the yellow door by shouting yellow at it, and then for each door you have to solve a puzzle to get into that door. So what you guys saw very briefly there was the puzzle for the yellow
The
door.
doors needed Casey to override the locking mechanism because of decompression.
Oh, this is actually really funny because in my notes for this cutscene it says Zach drink poop water.
What?
Well, okay.
Okay.
So, we'll see why very briefly here.
You have some very descriptive notes.
I have some fun notes here because I was going insane writing the speedrun notes for this. So he's drinking the water. It looks like sink. It looks like a sink. So that's Zach drinking poop water because we're in a bathroom. It's green. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm glad.
There's some big boy words in this game. We apologize.
Oh no.
Oh, Zach, you always did know how to make me laugh.
You know, plumbing, I feel like most civilizations would invent plumbing at some point.
Yeah, it seems fair, especially
Yeah.
when you're like in space. This is like a self-contained craft you're supposed to like live in. So I assume that they would.
Really?
So Ari gets a lot of pleasure out of this, as does all of us. As do all of us.
So damn funny, right? That was an honest mistake.
Oh, trust me, Zach, from my angle, it was hilarious.
See, she even said it was hilarious.
Yeah.
You know something's funny when the game tells you it's funny.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's how you know things.
Tell, don't show.
Yeah, see, that's the key to hard science fiction. Sharif? No, it's true because they spend like pages describing every little detail.
So Infernal Translator has a very, very good question, and it's, do you have the option to kill these 2 at the end? So the answer is kind of. So there are 3 possible endings. There's the good ending, which is the only one I've ever done, because it's the easiest of the 3. And then there's the other 2 endings where one of them where Zack dies and one of them where Ari dies. There's never, one of them survives by the end. If any of them die earlier than that, it's a game over. But yeah, you get lots and lots of options to kill them, but they're all game overs. But at the end, you can actually kill one of the 2.
Maybe they didn't have any.
I don't know if we'll actually get to see this.
That's nice.
We're slowly running out of time, but I don't know if we'll get to see the very end of the game. But
I'm saying maybe they chose.
I mean, if it comes down to it, we can take a look another week at the end section.
yeah, it would be like another probably half hour or something like that.
Oh yeah.
But the way it works is we actually find the navigator at the very end. Spoilers, we find the navigator once we get all of the orbs and all that nonsense. And what ends up happening is if you have stored, so I actually already have all the data, but if you have stored this particular pattern, the one that's on screen here, the orange, green, yellow, and you say orange, green, yellow to the navigator, suddenly that means, hey, we're friendly, and help us. If you attack it, on the other hand, then depending on how you attack it, like the sequence of events, either Ari or Zach dies, but you still escape.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. If you try to kill it, maybe they're not too happy.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't like getting shot at, so I'm assuming the aliens don't either. So as you see, we've actually exited out of the red door. You can see that red stripe on it.
Yeah.
So after this
Is that
more
how you know
long...
it's the red door?
Yeah, it's the red door because it's red and it's a door.
Let's check this out.
So we're gonna go into the yellow door. That's the first of the doors that we are given to go into. That first one. So you can see there's the blue door. I call it indigo in my notes because I want to feel smart. And then there's the purple door, which I call violet, also because I want to feel smart. Do we ever confirm who stuck us in the cell? His name is Zach.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious who did, because he's a moron and he's traveling with us.
Yeah. Here's who to blame. Hold on.
What is the? I'm trying to remember what the
Hey, Casey, we can't
letter
come up with anything
acronym
here.
is
All
for
these
the
doors
colors
are
of the
sealed.
rainbow.
We need your help to open them.
Ugh.
Let's start with the one to the left of the
RG
door we came in.
No.
RG Ruby.
Roy G. Biv. Well, just take out the I because indigo was put in there so that it wasn't sex, because it's the devil's number. I was thinking red rum for a second, but no, that's not the right one.
That's just murder
Roy G.
backwards.
Biv.
All right, so we shouted yellow at the door, and so now we're gonna solve this puzzle. We solved this puzzle in the following way. Let me look at my notes. Okay, it's two, three. Nope. 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I get what's
wrong.
happening here.
So you want to cover the interior one with all the exterior boys. So
I like that.
On medium, you have to solve this 3 different puzzles. On easy, you just solve the one puzzle. So I'm picking easy because I actually beat the game on medium casually the first time. I would not suggest doing that ever. So this is another long cutscene. Let's see. It says solve terrible puzzle, long cutscene with elevator.
I do.
Okay, so this is. I'm actually gonna skip this cutscene. They argue a bunch. They talk about how Zach slept with an alien. It's a whole thing. So we're gonna go to 12 here.
They had a sleepover. That's
They had a
fun.
sleepover. It was very chaste. It was very chaste. No.
Yeah,
Is
they
he trying to make Tia Carrera jealous?
they painted nails
you
and
know what?
everything.
You know what? I slept with an alien. Like, he's not Zach Brannigan.
He's not Zach Brannigan. He's clearly Zach Brannigan. So we go into this area, and then I yell yellow at this thing, and now we have to solve this. We have to turn all of these purple ones into yellow, and of course the shtick here is that if you click 1, the 1 + 2 also changes. So the way you solve it is just this. So it's very, very simple. This took me literally an hour to beat on medium, but it takes 3 seconds to beat on easy.
Seriously?
Correct. Yeah.
I
so
love puzzles, though.
These puzzles are, a lot of them are they get more and more frustrating as it goes along. There's the purple door is actually you fight the AI in a game, and you have to do 3 of them, and then the third one, the AI gets such a head start that it's almost impossible to beat. It's so hard.
I love it. But
Wait.
I don't know, at the same time, I love going against AI because there's a way to
Coming from the bodies.
All
to
right,
wall them in.
So now they've alluded to this in the past, but we've ignored it. But there are these predators called Kryn, and they've caused all of the death on this. So here I'm supposed to kill all of the Kryn I'm literally just
this is
mashing the A
bad.
button. I'm just mashing the A button and hoping for the best. Here's a game over though. Let's shoot Zach in the face.
Yes!
And then, but Ari also dies. So we try again.
Oh, that was beautiful. He deserved it. But
So that's my favorite game over.
Yeah.
But the first time I did a speedrun of that, I did it 4 times in a row, and so I lost like I don't know 10 minutes.
Perfect.
It's very frustrating because when you're down to just like the last 3 or 4, it gets really, really difficult to actually hit the last of the enemies, and you're just moving your cursor around kind of blindly because I have no idea how the hitboxes work in this at all.
You sit there long enough, is it just a game over?
If you sit there long enough, it is a game over. That is one of those things. They'll just eat. Tia Carrera and Zach will get eaten alive.
It's coming from the bodies.
I think we can also kill. I think we can also kill Airy. Do you guys want to do that, or do we want to just keep going?
What do you think, Corndan? Live or die?
Well, I mean, we killed him, so we should kill her too.
Yeah, she probably deserves it.
You killed her.
Oh, he shot
And
you!
then he shoots me.
What? Wow, Zach, what a jerk.
Zach is the worst.
So now we'll actually solve this. So once we kill all of these aliens, we basically Zach pulls a Zach, as we call it, and he shoots the outside of this. We're like in a glass cube, right? And we shoot the outside of this glass cube, and we're gonna fall into space. And so I scream purple, and I hurt myself, and then I have to heal myself. So that's what's gonna happen. And if you don't hit analyze fast enough to heal yourself, you die.
Wait. So how does analyzing yourself heal yourself?
I'm not exactly sure. It's the same way like how analyzing the ship when we crashed healed the ship. No idea. It's just it's a completely unexplained mechanic in the game that just happens a handful of times. So I'm literally just mashing A and just moving around on the D-pad and hoping I don't shoot Zach.
Yeah, this looks terrible.
I have no strats for this. I'm so sorry, but you know you're gonna shoot him when your reticule turns white instead of green. Then you know you're actually gonna shoot something. But it happens so briefly that there's no way to use that to your advantage. Why am I all the way at the bottom? I didn't press down.
Well, apparently you did.
I thought you did.
Not. I disagree with the gay.
Okay, they need to actually hit something. You're doing all the work here.
Oh yeah, no, they do none of the work. All they do is almost kill us. I'm literally doing all the work, but I'm a robot and they're people, so.
I wish there were behind-the-scenes videos of like the making of this game.
Oh, I
to
would
see
watch
how ridiculous they look while attempting to accidentally not shoot things.
All right, so this last one is gonna be the end here. I would love to watch that. Come on now. All right, we did it.
Yes.
So he's shooting the side. You can see the little snowflake there.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
And so now I have to scream purple here.
It's like Borderlands 3. Oh no.
So I'm screaming purple. Purple! Purple!
Purple!
So I smash myself into the side there, but save them.
Aw.
And so now I'm dying. If I don't do this, if I don't actually analyze, then I'm dead. And so here is the optimal solution I have found for this puzzle. Okay, you guys ready?
Yep.
3. That was wrong. 4. This was just wrong. I just did this wrong.
Oh no!
I appreciate here's the optimum way to do this. Let's do it wrong.
We're just gonna try again.
Okay.
It's fine. You get to reset. That's the beautiful thing. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Is this right? I think this is right. We'll just try again here. All right, here we go. So we're actually gonna do this right now. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 6. 1, 4. 1, 2, 9, 2, 4.
This is easy, right?
Is the goal to get them all connected?
It's to get them all green, yeah. I'm fixing myself, right? 5. And so the way it works is that anything, so you see these colors on the inside. So if you flip one, it flips every matching color. So this will match everything that has red on it, and this will flip everything that has blue on it, and we have solved it. We have reconnected all of our own circuits, and so now we're alive again.
Cool.
And what happens is that they've transported me all the way back to the hub. So now we're back in the hub while this happened.
Yeah, Zach and
I kind of like that puzzle.
Yeah, speaking
It's a good. That one took me less long than the one that took 3 things. That one you can just sit down and brute force basically.
Because we need you to open another door.
Another door.
Go to it, Case.
So now we're gonna scream blue. I have it as Indigo, of course, in my very fancy notes here.
Indigo.
And we're actually gonna make it. We're gonna make it to disc 3, y'all. Disc 3, let's go.
Everybody, we're doing it. We're going to disc 3.
We're doing the thing.
All right, so this is a similar. So this puzzle that we're about to do for blue is very similar to the one we did for yellow, which is you have things on the outside, you have to cover everything on the inside. In this case, you want no overlapping colors is what you want, because if they overlap, they become gray. You have to insert disc 3 into the alien door. Correct. It's very precise. All right. All right. So how do I solve this one? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. 2, 5. 1, 2, 5.
I like this. I like this puzzle.
This is the best puzzle in the entire game. That's the most fun. These puzzles were the most fun I had in the entire game.
I actually feel like I would vastly enjoy playing through this game and playing the puzzles.
I would play that puzzle. I don't know if I would play some of the other stuff.
There's another puzzle. The puzzle to the green door is also a lot of fun. But the problem with the green door is the green door leads to the terrible, terrible maze. And if nothing else, if we're short on time, I want you all to see the maze.
Yay, mazes are the best.
So I said it took me about 12 hours to beat this game front to back. 5 of those hours was just mapping the maze out.
Are you serious?
I have an exceptionally poor sense of direction, so I'm easily lost. But the maze it's like quote unquote non-Euclidean in the sense that things like doors can go on top of each other because they're like hallways and tunnels, so the tunnels don't all connect into a grid. There's every single like leaf is a dead end except for the one that you need to go to.
Okay.
And it's in two parts. So I definitely want to show off the maze if nothing else. It took me 5 hours. I still have like my notes. I was talking to a friend of mine on the phone. I'm like, I'm still on the maze, and he'd ask like 3 hours later. He's like, "Are you still on the maze?" Like, I'm still on the I'm still on the maze. It was that was rough.
Oh.
Did you feel that?
Yeah. Was it good for you?
I think I am accidentally ruining the layout, so nobody pay attention right now. Don't look at the layout. I'm being dumb.
Don't worry about it. Just watch the game.
Yeah, watch the game. Okay, I was just trying to be preemptive and get stuff done, but my brain is not working today.
I think this is real.
We actually get to use this booster here. It's the only time in the whole game you get to use it. I'm quoting my notes. It says Zach falls like an idiot, which is what he does.
Maybe that energy field we went through before.
So we're going to definitely
transport us to the home world.
We're definitely going to save Zach here.
Yeah.
I would let Zach fall and die, but it's kind of a long cutscene, and we're kind of pressed for time.
Just imagine he dies, everybody.
It's great.
It's fantastic.
It's very good.
Fresh air.
So he's gonna walk around. We're in a hologram basically, and he walks outside of the hologram. That's what's happening.
This is an illusion.
Short
It's
version.
pretty damn convincing.
Like, whenever he swears, it sounds like he's a baby. Poor little baby
It
swears.
is real.
They're not like the swears are really like. So he just fell,
Yes!
and so she sticks her head into this weird like goop or whatever it is, a weird hologram projecting thing.
Stick your hands in there. Oh my gosh.
She's sticking her face in there, and now it's just Ares' face.
You idiot!
And so, I mean, she's calling a spade a spade.
Harry, would you cut me a break? Okay, this is not the time.
I don't leave you hanging there just for being so damn stupid.
Harry, come on.
So yeah, so she yells there and insults him instead of helping him, and he falls.
I
And so
approve.
now I'm just mashing.
Fair, he does deserve that.
Correct. We all agree that he deserves it, but we want to see more of the game, so we're gonna save him. And so now Ares gonna cry and apologize to him 73,000 times here, and he's gonna, of course, make a pass at her, and then she's gonna say no, and then we're gonna get on with the game. So there's a couple of puzzles here, I think. So the camera is not quite from Zach's perspective. It's still me. He's like clinging onto me, and I'm just going up.
Well, you're a very strong robot. Like, you should.
I'm a big, strong boy.
You should be doing everything. Like, if you can do this.
I am doing everything. I don't know if you've noticed, but they've done nothing.
They're so bad. She
They're
put her
very
face in a mysterious thing that could have killed her.
You hanging there, and next thing I knew you were gone. I'm so sorry.
So sorry.
I know. No, it's not.
You're the worst.
Stupid. I'm supposed to be keeping you alive.
These people deserve each other. I don't deserve, like, they don't deserve me, but they deserve each other.
I love it.
Look, you and Casey have saved my ass more times than I care to remember, but believe me.
Oh, that's fair, Fyzzu. I assumed I turned around and started going upwards.
For me.
Like, he grabbed onto me and, like, spun around in his arms.
Why you keep doing it? Unless, of course, you care about me more.
So now he's making a pass at her, etc., etc. It's
Well,
very, very good.
yeah. He sounds like
So
a
we're
teenager.
going-
I hate this guy.
So we're going to...
I mean, I don't hate him for being a teenager, but
So we're gonna finish this. We're gonna finish this cutscene. We're gonna solve this puzzle, and then we're gonna jump to the green door so I can show you guys the maze.
they're
I mean,
kissing. Ew.
Nope.
Oh, good.
She brings his face. They bring their face together. And she goes, "It's my job," and then throws his face away.
Yes.
We've always been a pretty good team, haven't we?
Do we have a death count? I think I've done like 2 or 3 intentional deaths. I think I haven't. We haven't seen like all of them, just because there's a lot of the times there's like a really long cutscene leading up to the potential death, and so this is just I'm picking and choosing because there's time constraints.
Case.
Yeah, they're flying towards the sun. It's true.
Well,
Well,
they're just like screwing around.
They don't even know if there's any way to stop from flying into the sun, you know? So, whatever. If you take time to flirt with each other, that's fine.
Yeah, YOLO, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're ostensibly doing that. We're ostensibly trying to get out. Like, that's what's happening.
Yeah, I'd say I give huge props to her because, you know, she's handling things in a way that will allow them to still get out of here, but take advantage. Like, use Zach to further her purposes.
I know.
Unlike flirting, but then she just shoves it back in his face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She reminds him that she's his superior. He reports to her. So if you guys are curious about the weird crop that you guys see on screen, that is also on my TV. The game is just not centered.
Why isn't it centered?
Because
So
they
we're
just assume that you're gonna have overscan,
Okay.
and so
Oh
why
yeah,
not?
I have a newer TV, so that's just not how that works. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in 1995, you
Hex.
probably wouldn't see the corners anyway.
Hexagons, I know those.
All right.
Finally
so,
found something that I'm familiar with in this game.
So we're creating an eclipse now, is what's happening with these suns. So the different orbits affect the other. Like, so I have control of 4 of these planets, and their orbits affect the orbit of this 5th planet, and I need to create an eclipse with it. So now we just it's very precise, and I don't have like a good solution here. I think my notes say I have no idea, just pray. So we're just gonna very, very it's very.
Why do we need to make an eclipse here?
To change the thing to so it creates one of the pedestals that you grab the orbs from. We of course have grabbed all the orbs on the save file, so we're actually not going to get anything out of it. I was just showing off this horrible puzzle.
See, if you...
So the way I'm pressing L and R, so it's like really
this is
imprecise.
bad. This is really bad.
So this is the worst puzzle in the game, in my opinion.
I'm gonna
At least
say,
two.
if you can't
no
see
deterministic
the sun, you can't fly into the sun.
We're almost there here.
That's like 5-year-old logic, bro, and so of course I would expect that from you.
You'd expect
sure.
that from Zach, okay?
Oh, 100%. Because
Wow.
clearly we have already gotten that.
I don't know why this hasn't worked yet. This should have worked already.
And it's the same reason why if you're going to do a space mission to the sun, you go at night.
Oh yeah, because the sun doesn't exist at night. Yeah.
Well, no, you can't go to
Smart.
it if it doesn't exist. It's a lot cooler.
It's literally never taken me this long to do this. I'm shocked this hasn't worked yet. Come on.
Come on! Planets! When the planets align ever so nicely!
This is so bad.
This is gunk. Anyway, we're gonna assume this works, and then there's an eclipse, and then you get the orb. We're going to the green door here.
You didn't beat it?
No, I didn't beat it.
Wow, that's so bad.
So this is the yellow door? Yeah, where's the green door? Here's the green door. All right, so the way the green door puzzle, it's also one of the better puzzles in the game. You have these lights. So you can't really see them very well, but you see there's a little tiny red flashing light here. Yep. And there's a green flashing light here, and there's a blue flashing light here, and we need to connect.
I can see one of those lights easily. I probably would have missed the others. Oh my gosh.
So the way this works is every time you click on one of these triangles, you create like a little, how do I put it? Like a little window that refracts the light.
Okay.
And that's how you get the lights to move around like that.
Yeah, it seems like it does some sort of. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see.
And so we just do that, and there we go.
Like that's at least a pretty neat puzzle.
It's a cool
like
puzzle,
that.
And the third one of these puzzles on medium is actually quite challenging, and I actually really like that one. That one took me a long time, but it was a lot of fun as well. All right, so what's gonna happen here is there's a shortcut scene here where an alien breaks the door. So there's nothing here. The alien breaks the door, so I have to find some other way around to come back. And no, it's not even the encoders. It's really that hard to see even on my television.
Yeah.
It's just really hard to see.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was Icarus. Daedalus.
Their security system's based on Scrabble. So yeah, so we're gonna see the end of this, and then what's gonna happen is that we're gonna have to go through this maze. We're basically going through the vents to come back around.
I'd actually say that, a lot of games in the 90s essentially made it so if you could see it by pressing your eyeball against the screen, then it's good enough.
That test, and legitimately only that test. So if you guys missed that little tidbit there, Zack pulls his weapon to shoot the enemies, and Aerie sees him pull his weapon and pulls her weapon on him because she feels threatened by him. I'm not sure, but it's a fun little.
I'm sorry, it's just a reflex.
Well, he kind of deserves it, little intimidation, scare this guy, maybe steal his mustache,
Well, and you know what? I mean, he's been so dumb this whole time, and he's gonna get her killed. Right, one way or the other, whether by doing dumb stuff or, by hurtling their ship into the sun.
Zack looks mighty sus. I love that Polk.
So yeah, definitely sus for sure. I'd vote Zack off. So if you turn around, you go to this pedestal, there's an orb here, and then we can keep going. So we're gonna go into this maze real fast, and then that'll be where I think we're basically out of time, right?
Yeah, we're pretty much right at the end. Yeah, who would you vote off, Zack or the flying blood-sucking leeches?
Oh, Zack.
Oh, sure. Definitely Zack.
Oh yeah, go away, Zack.
I'm glad Aerie wasn't on there. I'm cool with the leeches. So this is what the maze looks like. So we go up and then we go right here. So you can always go in any four of the cardinal directions here, and everything looks the same. So if you're going up and down like this, that means you've made the right choice. That's all it is. So it's up,
feel like
right, left. So I just want to show there's an Easter egg here that I want to show before we end. So we're gonna get halfway through the puzzle. So we're gonna go up 2 more times and go to the central hub of this little area. And there's a fun little Easter egg that the developers left.
This is giving me some Myst vibes.
Myst, like Stargate.
Well, do you remember that submarine maze or whatever it was in Myst, and that you had to do it based off of sounds when you got to an area? That was a nightmare.
That was a rough one. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, I did that, I think, earlier this year.
So you can see there's all these people who have been frozen.
Aww.
And I assume they're like friends of the developers or something. So the way you continue this puzzle, so there's a second half of this maze if you go into this hole, but if you go into this hole, you get to see even more of these people. And it takes 40 entire seconds.
Whee!
So we're gonna see lots of fun faces here, and so I'm assuming there's like friends of the developers who just like make a funny face and we'll put you in the game, and so there you go.
Oh no, his cheeks! They're filled with air. Oh, he's having a hard time. Oh, I think yeah, it's like a vampire appeared in front of him.
So yeah, after these are probably like the devs themselves or something like that.
They're like, I don't
Some of
mind
them are
being
smart.
dead.
Yeah, some of them are like that person was just like, meh, whatever. Like they're not even like, and some of them are like smiling.
I don't believe
That
in
guy's
aliens.
fighting.
Yeah.
That guy's fighting.
Gotta fight the aliens off.
So yeah, and so that was half of the maze. The other half of the maze is about 3 times as long. To get to there, you go up, right, left, up, and to get to the other half of the maze, it's up, right, up, left, left, right, up, and then you're done.
Ah!
So yeah.
How can you
really,
call it half of the maze when it's a fourth of the maze?
Well, yeah, I mean, the first half, quote unquote, the first part of the maze is the part with is the part before the hub, and then the second half of the maze is the second part. All
right.
So there we go. I'm assuming I'm out of time. There's a full disc left basically so I might revisit this some other time, but
Yeah, I'll go ahead and hit time then and consider that done.
thanks for letting me do this.
I'm so glad. Like, I didn't know about this game.
I've heard of it. I've never played it. This game is so weird. I kind of like it.
I actually really like this game. Like some of the puzzles are a little too 90s, and sometimes it's not clear exactly. Like our goal is never clear until we actually achieve the goal. So those orbs, I assumed I got like 2 of them the first time I played through this game, and I assumed they were like optional, but they're not optional. You can backtrack as much as you want. So they basically give you like an end state where you don't have all 6 of the orbs, and then you can backtrack into any of the doors for free.
That's actually pretty good.
Comb through. So there are worse things.
Yeah.
And then to get the claw to like activate the 6 orbs, you have to like perform surgery on this like weird thing. We skipped the medical bay entirely.
Okay.
That's the orange door. So yeah. But yeah, thank you guys. I have no idea how to play the DOS version of this. I assume it's available online somewhere. I just happened to own this game on 3DO. I was looking for a 3DO game to play, and I found this one because Tia Carrera's on the cover, and figured I'd try it out, and it was a lot of fun.
This was a lot of fun. Okay, yeah, I think I gotta give it a shot, and simply put, DOS is a lot easier to emulate than 3DO is what I would guess.
Yeah, definitely play the DOS version. The interface is way more intuitive too, so that's what I would say.
Okay. I mean, 3DO is emulatable on RetroArch.
Yeah,
not a problem.
does have a 3DO.
And it's pretty consistent.
That's good to know. I didn't know it was consistent, but that's great. Good.
We did have a 3DO game in Cuso Grande this year.
Nice.
Sweet.
Virtuoso, I think.
I think you're right. I don't like as soon as I see an image of it, I'm gonna know what that is, but like my brain is saying, nah, you can't remember right now. Nah.
Oh, you'll know it when you see it.
Yeah. Well, Sharif, thank you so much. Take care. Have a good time, okay?
Yeah, and enjoy these Saturn games coming up.
We will.
Oh, yeah. Corndan, I am having a blast tonight. We'll let Sharif just disappear whenever he wants to. There he goes. Yeah. So weird, but at the same time, it's so charming, I think. You know,
I mean, at the same time, it is pretty 90s. Like, it came out in, what, 93 or 94?
95?
Right, for DOS. Yeah, 95 for 3DO, but I think it came out earlier than that for DOS.
Okay.
And it's pretty evident.
Yeah, but honestly, I think out of all of the FMV games that I've seen of that era, this one feels like it has more thought put into it. Like, in my opinion.
I think to some extent it's true. I think there are better FMV games out there. Phantasmagoria comes to mind. But Phantasmagoria is also like 7 CDs, and who really wants to go with that?
Yeah, I've never actually played that. Oh my gosh, we're getting a whole list of FMV games I need to go through.
Yeah, and Fyzzu's right. It's got decent CGI for the time. It's not terrible.
Well, I do
And-
want to remind people that, you know, we're talking about other games. If there is something that you want to show off, whether it's a speedrun or a showcase, even just sitting around watching cutscenes, or even watching a Russian Laserdisc game. Was it Laserdisc?
No,
DVD?
It was DVD. It was
Oh,
DVD.
okay. A Russian DVD quote unquote game, you know, that is great. I absolutely love it. So it would be, you're completely welcome to submit if you have something you want to show off. Well, Corndan, we've got Polk Kitsune coming up next, Super Adventure Rockman on Saturn. I'm going to run a quick little ad, say thank you to all the people who have shared the news of Don't Make Us Bored, who have subscribed, who are participating, who are volunteering. Thank you, everybody, for all the help. Okay, see you in 1 minute as we jump over and start getting ready. We're sneaking in. They can't hear us, maybe.
Well, I can hear you.
Oh, well, okay, that's good. Oh my gosh. Oh, could you get to a screen with color to the edges? That would help.
Oh, option screen will do that.
Yeah, we get to talk to all the people who don't get ads for one reason or another, and they are all just cute. All of them.
They're good people.
Yeah. Or you're so bad. They might be bad people. It's so bad.
Speaking of people other people can't watch, and they're the best.
Oh my gosh. Well, we'll give them 5 seconds.
Good. Are you
Well,
on screen?
everybody should be back. Hello, this is Don't Make Us Bored. The ads that we run allow people who are hopping in for the next little while, hopefully, to not get ads. I don't know if it works, but hey, that's what they tell me. Pokitsune, how are you doing?
Bro, hey, it's been a great night for you, really. Here, what a game that was! A whole feeling of mist in space.
I want to play it. I want to play it so bad.
Oh, you just want to see Zach die, don't you?
Yeah, I
mean,
want to
Zach
see all his
deserves to
stats. Oh, he deserves it. Like, absolutely deserves it. Well, I hear the game, I see the game, and I think everything is set up. That was easy peasy. Because yeah. So Polk, go ahead and introduce yourself and introduce the game that you are doing, and go ahead and give me a countdown when you're ready.
All right. This is Polk Kitsune here, your friendly little Canadian, and this is Super Adventure Rockman, a rather obscure Mega Man game that only came out in Japan, but when it was released, Keiji Inafune automatically said, here, this isn't canon. This is part of what I wanted. I didn't want it. This is when Capcom sold the license to the lowest bidder. He came into the final part of the game when the actual producer quit right at the end. So this was only released in Japan. It only came out there on Saturn and PlayStation, and we really never really heard about it.
Huh. Okay.
Yes. Part of the reason is that Mega Man usually is known to be a run and gun shooter, so we're going to take all the run and gun part of it and throw it out the window.
Oh no.
Sure.
I'm interested in this. Okay.
Yeah. Sticking to today's theme for is, it was a time of CDs and everything, and CDs go in the future. We're going to other FMV. Let's go.
This is FMV? Oh my gosh.
All cartoon. We're gonna start with a really long cutscene, and unfortunately, I cannot skip a bit of it. It's part of the problem with the game here. There's no way to go around it. We can't do anything about it here. The story's all of Japanese too, but when I said we never heard about it, Archie's comic, on their Mega Man comic, they actually put this story inside of it, right between Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 3
Ooh.
between issue 48 and 38 and 42. Alright, if you want to know what's going on, this year, right in South America, a set of ruins started appearing.
This 1776, okay, this is what the Boston Tea Party looked like. Yeah. Actually, I think that was like a year or two before, something like that. You know, that decade.
At those times, part of the reason this game was also panned by Inafune is that he thought the game was too violent. A Mega Man game, of all things. Part of the reason, yeah, the game is really dark, but it's supposed to be meant for kids. And kids aren't supposed to have people who die.
Whatever, Tarzan. Do you know what happens to Clayton? He gets a vine around his neck and falls to his death. It's terrifying.
But you know, Tarzan wasn't a kid's son. So I really appreciate here, and this is the rocket scientist and aircraft nerd in me, that the helicopters in there are from like the 1960s. Then, you know, so they're like 100-something years old when this takes place.
Oh, perfect.
And if you notice, nothing was actually shot at those helicopters. Part of the reason is that these ancient ruins that are thousands of years old is somehow giving off EMP waves.
Oh no.
So nobody can go inside of it.
But why? What could be in there?
An EMP wave wouldn't do much with those helicopters. They're all mechanical controlled anyway.
You'd imagine, but for some reason, boom! And those helicopters blowing up is actually part of why everything is so violent. Because you don't see anybody jumping out of them.
Let me reiterate, if it was done before, like, if it was not done in the last decade, I'm gonna spoil things every now and then. Because guess what? You've had how many years to watch Tarzan?
Very true. Very true. Alright, and now we're on to the greatest explorer of them all. I mean, Clayton, wait, no. Wait, I'm pretty sure Clayton didn't have a 4x4. But yes, Explorer Dr. Wily.
Dr. Wily.
Explorer of them all.
Dr. Wily.
My name, Dr. Wily.
Dr. Wily.
I really appreciate, bro, the that Hamsar is Dr. Wily or Dr. Light.
Hey, my name's Dr. Wily. I'm here to go exploring.
And this was done at the time of Mega Man 8, so if this had come out in America, they would have gotten the same actors. Oh, lovely. And now we switch over to the House of Dr. Light.
Oh, you silly dog. Why are you jumping?
Essentially just watching a Mega Man anime.
For the first bit here, yeah. The action will come out soon. It's gonna happen.
I'm okay with that.
But
Oh, he's blushing.
Aww.
He's scared.
He's watching a screen. He's interacting with it here. He's looking for a good place to input.
Hey, was that Dr. Wily?
Let's see. Was it Dr. Wawi?
Yeah, it looks like it's clouds. Oh,
That looks like clouds, yes.
Dr. Wily
Very
clouds.
Very swirly.
Let me go ahead and Google. Where are you, Dr. Wily? Google. Google. Did it freeze? Did my internet go down? Oh no.